Hello, I'm Lucatorix and welcome to part 2 of my Scythia campaign on Rome Total War. So, last time we utterly destroyed the Thracians. We took 2 settlements, there were only 2 settlements off them. And that's good, it set us up in a good position. Particularly to move against our next enemy which we're focusing on, which are the Dacians. So the Dacians have 2 settlements, I believe it's Porolissum over here, and then I've forgotten the other one, a Quincum possibly, I'm not sure. There's a settlement over here and a settlement over here. 2 settlements that the Dacians have that we need to take off them today before they start expanding. So that's a main target. Plus a rebel settlement under the name of Byzantium, one of the larger settlements in the game, is over here as well. That's what I'd like to take as well today. This rebel army is the former Thracians, but yep, they're just there. That's fine. So we have about 7,000 denarii, which of course I want to spend. So I'm going to spend a couple of minutes just working out what I want to spend that on, and I'll update you once I've made my decision. Right, I very quickly spent that money, like almost too quickly. But long story short, I got some buildings that will just help upgrade the population bonus and whatever, and just to bring in money basically. And also these settlements, particularly these ones around here, started recruiting some units. I'm not recruiting in these areas because there's no point. They're never going to see action ever, so you know, not really a huge amount of point. Something I should be doing more is probably putting down watchtowers, but we haven't got a lot of money, so that'll have to wait. So this was the army that was going to head towards Chersonesos, I believe. So these guys need to start heading in that direction if they would like to. No? Alright, we'll do it next turn. And you, well, you were going to head, yeah, you're going to head down here. There are some rebel settlements up here that I'd like to take at some point soon, but I probably would need help with the Dacians, so it's going to have to be put on hold. We should just start forming armies to head in this direction. Possibly, admittedly, an army should maybe just be recruited here, but we can't quite afford Scythian horse archers. Right, I'll find a way of getting some Scythian horse archers in. Right, I'll raise the money, recruit some Scythian horse archers, and then we'll start recruiting army from here. These 2 settlements that will head up in this direction and take these settlements up here. Right, I scraped together the money to buy the horse archers. That's no longer an issue. So now, the Dacians. Well, we have, what armies do we even have? In Tylis we have a few lads that are depleted. They're not really capable of taking a settlement yet. Up here we have, I was hoping that was going to be a decent sized army, but it's not. Instead it's just barbarian. Where are the armies then? We literally took Thrace with barely anything. It's incredible because these armies are moving in this direction. So you definitely need to be heading in this direction, which you are, which is good. So just sort of head round here. Where's that settlement? It's I bet it's like here. So yeah, head towards this direction. And there's literally no armies. These barbarians can join them next turn. Yeah, we're really short on the old recruitment front. We might need to start recruiting some mercenaries, but the mercenary Scythian horse archers are 300 more expensive to recruit, so not exactly ideal. But I think we're going to have to skip forward a turn purely because there's not a lot more we can do. We've moved all our armies around, so yeah, let's do this. Alright, absolutely nothing has gone on, so that's fine by me. That means we're not being attacked by anyone. End of turn report, we've made a bit of money, which is nice. The town expands. Tannes, that's somewhere up here. Yeah, that's not a bother. It's somewhere in the sort of Russia region. Coming of age, Palacus. Now, hopefully, he's not in this direction. He should be near the Thracian area. He is. Okay, that's good. He is stern and untouched by fear. Untouched by fear is a good trait. So yeah, that's fine. That's another unit. So really good stuff there. Construction report and recruitment. That's all cool. We know all about that. So. First of all, the spy needs to head in this direction to try and find, right, Porolissum. Look at that, only 2 garrison. So, there is a Dacian army of Duras. Only 3 men, or 3 units, but I would have kind of liked to have looped around in this direction, but that would take 3 turns, let's face it, to get to Porolissum that way. That would only take 2, but we'd have to go through that guy. So, before we make a decision, can we actually see what he's got? We can't really, can we? It's just him and 2 units. It's rather ambiguous in that respect. And I don't think we have a diplomat over here. Something we'll need to sort out soon. Well, I think we've got enough to take on whoever Duras is. And he's probably one of the main Dacian armies. So, get you two in this direction, because these two are good. Alongside you lot. And that's a decent sized army. An army that can most certainly take on that Dacian army. And we've got mercenaries if we need to, but we don't. So you head towards Prolison. Yes, we will attack the neutral faction, but the war isn't actually declared until we lay siege. He might just leave us alone, or he might just walk away or something. But hopefully he doesn't go back into Prolison, because we have the advantage out in the open field. As for you, I don't know, who are you even? Yeah, you're going to head into Tireless. So we now have 2 Scythian horse archers, but we don't know what's in Byzantium. Probably about good 5 or 6 units, because it's a decently garrisoned town. So we'll get some more Scythians. I don't really think there's anything more we can do. I want at least 3 Scythian horse archers before I try and go towards Byzantium, to be honest. So they can just stay there. There's nothing we can do in that respect. The army must be near Chersonesos, though. This army, where is it? He's still... Oh, God, he's still... What? Where's he going? You're meant to be going towards Chersonesos. Oh, are you serious? The crossing point is there. So he's travelled down, and he's going to have to look... This guy's an idiot. Oh, right. Well, either way, he's heading in this direction towards Chersonesos. Maybe one day we'll reach there, but at the moment it's not going to happen. For goodness sake. Well, I'm not going to spend money for the sake of it. We'll save up, and we'll advance the turn again, because we can't travel any further. Alright, so this diplomat, I forgot he's moving in this direction. I'm not really sure why, to be honest. I did that a while ago. Other than that, the Dacians are talking to us. Fair enough. I mean, if you want to, like... They're offering trade rights and map information. Now, I am interested, but I'm also interested in money. So we'll... You know, I'll offer you map information as well. But I would like a single payment of... they're not a rich faction. I'll push and say 800. They probably won't accept this. Oh, they will. Okay. Hopefully we just... Yeah, we didn't... I thought for a second we gave them 800. We didn't. So, yeah, that's a good deal. And he's walking away from Prolison. What a mug. Alright. End of time report. Agent found of Dacia. Interesting. Okay. They've just negotiated a trade rights with us, and now they're spying on us. New family member. That's great. And then various stuff. And then, yeah, war declared between Carthage and Numidia has got nothing to do with anyone. Yes. You head back towards the Parthians. I want to talk to them again. As for this lot, well, so that's the Dacian spy. By the way, hopefully this Macedonian guy's talking to us, because I wouldn't mind talking to him, actually. But anyway, the important thing is Prolison. Now, Prolison has 2 units. I can't quite tell what yet. Let's get a bit closer. A faction leader and a warband. Well, the warband's terrible. The faction leader's decent, most certainly. But basically, yeah, we just need to head towards Prolison. So, yeah, just keep heading towards. And then you infiltrate Prolison. He didn't die. Good. So, hopefully he can open the gates or something at some point. Hopefully he will head towards the second Dacian settlement, which is Campus Laziges. And that's not well garrisoned as well. So, Dacians should be pretty easy to take out. This single army should be able to do the job. Now you, I swear I just told you. Oh no, this is the other guy. Okay, so you head towards Tireless. Now we've got a little bit of a decent force. Probably just about good enough to take on Byzantium. Next turn, because these barbarian cavalry can't travel. So we'll recruit one more lot of Scythian horse archers, and then, yeah, next turn they can head towards Byzantium. We probably will be able to take 3 settlements this turn. Now, I'll once again work out how to spend the money, and I'll get back to you. Alright, the money has been spent, so let's advance the turn again. Yes, he's moving. There is a rebel army there, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue. He's moved down south now, but he's away from Prolison, which is the important thing. Right, end of turn report. Another town expands. It's Campus Alani this time. We'll have a look at that in a second. Construction and recruitment. So, first of all, you kind of need to dodge this rebel just because it's annoying trying to fight him. So, just, right, you go down there. And now, yeah, head towards Chersonesos. It's going to take forever to get to Chersonesos. It's ridiculous. But he is eventually getting there, which is nice. But first of all, the important thing is the Dacians. Now, this guy is... He could easily get back in time, but it's fine. Head towards Prolison. Yes, we are attacking a neutral faction. Now, the spy couldn't open the gates, but not too much of an issue. In fact, I've made the same mistake again. I swear I made this mistake last part, which is I have no infantry to carry the ram. Why do I just realise that now? Alright, so you should have joined them in Porolissum. It'll take you a couple of turns to get over, for goodness sake. Alright, hopefully this guy will attack me and then we can just take them all out in one go. Meaning we won't actually need this geezer, but you never know. As for Tylus, this lot, everyone apart from the barbarian mercenaries, are going to head towards Byzantium. It's in this direction here. Here we go. Ah, oh no. No way, the Macedonians got there first. Now, they have 5 units. The Macedonians have 5 as well. So what I've got to hope is the Macedonians get knocked back and we can take Byzantium. If not, then, well, we'll just have to concede it. You know, there's nothing more we can do. So, that's fine. These things happen. We might lose out on Byzantium. We'll get it at some point. I want to talk to that Macedonian diplomat. I don't even mind having an alliance with Macedonia. Let's have an alliance. They're not going to accept this probably. And then I'll make an offer of map information. I'll demand map information, and we can have trade rights. That's a relatively fair deal. Come on. No. Okay, they're not going to accept map information and trade rights now, are they? Because they've just declined something. They're in a bad mood. Yeah, fine. We can't have an alliance with the Macedonians. Fair enough. Now, yeah, we can't attack Porolissum because the spy didn't do his job. So that'll have to wait until next turn. These guys possibly won't be able to take Tylus. If not, we'll just have to... I don't know what. I don't particularly want to war with the Macedonians for obvious reasons. They're stronger than us. And I'd rather... The only thing is, the interesting thing with this is, obviously the Brutii are going to come over at some point. They're probably already on the Greek mainland. So we could just start taking them out and then sweeping before the Brutii get too strong. Maybe we'll do that anyway. We'll have to see. I'll see how things get played out and then I'll work it out from there. Right, so last thing I want to do is talk to the Parthians. And an alliance obviously isn't a good idea apparently. So we'll just... The standard offer is map information. Yeah, they've already have trade rights. So yeah, just map information. Surely... Bruh, seriously? Okay. They can't... Oh, I don't know. That makes no sense. But anyway. Alright, the Parthians just being funny for some reason. Again, that's all we can do. Hopefully we can start taking some settlements next turn. That would be really nice. So let's see what happens. I'm guessing that Dacian guy will attack us, which suits us. It suits us, actually. Is he... No, he just completely bypassed us. Now, the Macedonians might have just taken Byzantium. They didn't. And now they have 2 armies. Now, I can't go for Byzantium. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to stand outside. I don't want to attack... Oh, do I want to attack the Master... I'll sort that out in a second. Let's read the notifications. Faction announcements. That's great. And all that stuff's good as well. War declared between Spain and Carthage. Okay. Now, the Macedonians have 3 units here and 5, I think, here. One of them being hoplites, of course. Most of them are going to be hoplites. We have 1, 2, 3, 4... We have 5 units as well. The thing is, right, war with Macedonia is inevitable unless we wait until the Brutii come along, in which case we're possibly screwed. So we need to start taking settlements. And I don't want the Macedonians taking Byzantium. I want Byzantium for myself because it's a good place. It's a rebel capital. It's a good place to get. So we probably should attack the Macedonians. We'll do it in a second. First of all, let's focus on Porolissum, the easy target. I think he's cutting his losses and he's heading back towards Campus Lazages. We can enter this turn. Lovely. We're finally going to take a settlement. Let's do this. So it reckons it's relatively even. We do definitely have the advantage. What has he got inside? Oh yeah, it's just those. I don't know how it reckons it's that close, to be honest. We've certainly got this. Right, so here is the town. Now I'm going to try something a little bit different, which is the skirmishing's been working well, but I fear it'll work badly in a small town. The reason is they're going to get caught up in the little streets. Although this is relatively open plan, they're going to get caught up in the little streets, and then if they get into a melee combat with anyone, they'll die. So I'm going to try and manually maneuver these 4 units. I don't know how well it'll work. Sort of depends how good I am at the game, I suppose. So we'll start the battle. The 2 generals I'm not bothered about. They're not going to be used. You lads all need to get in the city. Yeah, we are turning them off skirmish mode. So I have kind of a plan. I don't know how well it's going to work. But let's get them all in the city first. And then I don't know. I'm going to try and attack them all from... I'm going to try and bait the general out. So, for example, you and you head this way and go along here. Alright. You hang out here, so you've got a nice escape route. Nice escape route. And you're the most important unit. You're going to come over here. Now, all these have got to run. Now this unit is going to try and bait the general out with a few arrows. Here we go. It's already worked. It's already worked. Now pause. I was not quick enough. I shouldn't have had it on full speed. Run. That's it. Okay, I got away in time. Run quickly. Now this does admittedly rely on the troops doing as they're told, which is not their forte. Get away, stupid boys. All right. If anything, get out of the city. It's stupid mugs. Come on, run. Oh. Alright, everyone should be firing on them. They've taken a few hits. At least we've kind of got them circled now. I should just put them on skirmish mode. What am I doing? I should just put them on skirmish mode. Oh well, that's my bad. I lost a unit of Scythians. We can repair them. It's cool. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit awkward. Basically, we need all the units chasing this barbarian warlord. They're going to get caught up in the streets. That's the problem. It's what I anticipated. Alright, let's get our generals in. This is not going to end well. Come on, lads. You need to be quick. Yeah. Lads, come on. Get over there. Okay, he stopped for a second. This has got rather intense all of a sudden. You stop being so cowardly, you 34 Scythian. Oh, at least they can be repaired, and we've got a bit of a gap on them. Now, our generals are coming in. That's going to distract them. I just want a big... No, you get out of the way. Right, big charge into these lads. Come on. Take them down. Take them down. Right, you lads should all be focusing on the general as well. Right, you lot, you're not really all in one unit, are you? Head back and get a good charge in. Oh my god, this is messy as hell. Right, you get out of the way. I don't know what's going on here. What is this mess? Alright, one general's in. You're down to 26. I mean, could you just do a bit of a better job? Run around the side, run around the side, run around the side. That's it. Now get around the back of them. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Their general was holding out. Okay, he's not anymore. Good. Right, you kill their general. Hopefully they're doing that. That thing I just told them to do. How are you suffering from arrow fire? Because there's no one who can fire arrows in the Dacians. I mean, you must be friendly fired upon. Now you two need to take the general down. And of course he's flipping got away. He's the two that got away. Alright, I think the single general's down. He's still there. Is that one guy? Is that one guy there? Oh well, he won't do a lot of damage. One geezer won't. Right, so everyone should be on the warlord. Oh, I don't know what the flipping hell they're called. You just charge into the warband. That's it. It's not warlord. It's warband, isn't it? Now, this has not been the best way of doing things. All right, the general's charged into the warband. I mean, surely that won't cause any trouble to them. You get out now. So where are you then? I don't know who you're fighting. Come on. That's it, and then you get into him. Come on, from both sides. You should be able to take these warband out easily. That's it, they're crumbling. I mean, admittedly, they have kind of got spears. They should be decent against cavalry. Oh, this is... I need to work out how to do city sieges a bit better, because this has not worked out that well. This is where someone like Axeman would have worked better. How has this dude still survived? Come on, just get in. 60 men. Our warlords, bodyguard, have gone down significantly. We're just charging back and forth. You should be running, mate. It's down to 13 now. Right, run. I don't want this guy dying, that's the thing. I think they're both taking some friendly fire hits as well. He's dead. I swear to God, That's his general. What the hell's going on? They're in the battle. Who died? I have no idea who died. Enemy general fallen. I swear that showed a picture of our general falling. Okay, that was an incredibly bad example of how to take a city as Scythia. I'm just showing you what not to do apparently now. Nonetheless, the city is indeed ours. Pluralism. I keep saying city. It's literally just like a village. And yeah, just occupy the place. It's cool. Trait increase. Confident commander. Now, it wasn't the most confident city siege ever, but it did the job, I suppose. Now, next up, we need to get the spy over towards Campus Lazages. Like so. And hopefully he can infiltrate that a little bit better this time. There is a small army outside, which actually is good in some respects. Now, I don't want to go straight onto them because I want to retrain these 3 units. And retrain... Oh, we can get axemen already here, but I want some Scythian horse archers. And then, yeah, we'll be ready to attack. Like so. And you, yeah, you're heading towards pluralism. You can be the garrison-y dude. Now, you're a diplomat.
Can I be of service?
You probably should be talking to someone. More probably in this direction. Like, talk to the Greeks or the Brutii, maybe. That would be a good idea. So you just head in this direction and try and find someone. As for you, you're Dacian, so I don't care about you. Now, the big thing. Do we go towards Macedonia? Or Macedon?
General.
I say we probably do. This is a good time. Why not? Get them before they get us. They will attack us at some point. They probably won't actually think about it. But we're in a strong position. Yes, we're going to attack a neutral faction. This could go just... Okay, we can't. We're going to attack this neutral faction then. Now, he might back off. Yeah.
We shall rule.
Fine. This is all going rather weirdly. So, yes, it is war between me and Macedon. Now, he can get to this geezer. And, ooh, it reckons... Okay, they've got some decent troops. Oh, flip. They've got Macedonian cavalry, militia hoplites. The problem is, our armies, what's the weakness? It is indeed other cavalry. And this is decent cavalry they've got, because it's light. I think Macedonian cavalry is light, isn't it? It is. It is light, and it's good as well. It's good for light. For light cavalry, it's very good. And the hoplites are nothing. I'm not bothered about the hoplites. The light lancers are obviously... Oh, they're heavy. Okay, so the light lancers are heavy, and the Macedonian cavalry are light. That's odd. Well, we'll go for it. We attacked them. We were the mugs that attacked them. So let's see how this goes. What I've just realised is we should have left the Macedonians to at least attack the rebels because they would have been slightly depleted. But I didn't really think about that. I kind of just went for it. So start the battle. Now all these guys need to be on skirmish mode. The ones I'm most concerned about is these lads because they can't skirmish. The other lads are relatively safe. So I'm going to control this guy. Where the hell is the air army? Okay, it's over there. Now I don't even know what to go for. What I do know is you're facing the wrong way. I'm going to wait for them to come over to us. We're going to have a loose formation, spread over. This is ridiculous. Spread over that region. You do what I just said. Apart from you lads, I want you to hang back a little bit. Right, I'll skip towards when something interesting happens. I forgot actually we're attacking them, so we should probably charge over to them in a second. Alright, we're walking over to them, but I've left a unit behind. Which is not particularly clever, but there we go. So you just chill there. I don't know how well this loose formation is going to work, but hopefully it works okay. You should probably run. So we should now be able to fire. Nope, we're not close enough. I don't know how well this tactic is going to work, but we really have a wide battle line. It could work excellently. As soon as we start firing arrows on them, they are going to start charging. So spread out here. Like that, and be ready to skirmish out. As soon as any arrows come in, the Macedonians are going to fight. How can we not hit them? We are relatively close. Like, you should be able to hit that guy there. Oh well, let's just go for it. Pause. Pause. Alright. Yep. I get the feeling this is going to be one of these battles that kind of ends in a stalemate, but we'll see. We're going to put a lot of arrow fire on them, and then we're going to skirmish. Now you should run away from that guy. You are. We've taken a few of them down. As long as you don't get drawn into melee combat, we'll do fine. In fact, the target should really be the cavalry, thinking about it. They're the danger. I mean, these guys are just getting chased off, aren't they? For goodness. Oh well, let's hope they're doing something good. Right, these guys are skirmishing well. That lot has completely been drawn out of the battle. But look at that, there's a trail of dead bodies. In all fairness, the light lancers don't have good defence, as far as I can tell. So yeah, we've killed 15% of ours. Sorry, we've killed 15% of them. They haven't been able to touch us once. Now, this is Macedonian cavalry. It's heavy cavalry, so we don't want to march into them, because we only have light cavalry. So yeah, you just head over in this direction. In fact, you might want to help out these lads that are being chased by the light lancers, so you can do that. They're going to have fun doing that. The rest of the army is doing a really good job. Now, as long as we don't get caught in some sort of stupid melee combat, we're going to do fine. Oh, I love the Scythian battle. It's just the way that everything's so spread out. It's so disorderly, yet, I don't know, interesting at the same time. Now, don't get cut. You don't want to be stuck in a corner. These guys are being chased by these guys. These guys are being chased, and they're about to get attacked. What are you doing? You're meant to run. Oh God, well these guys are dead, aren't they? They might just survive because there's a lot of them. You're meant to be skirmishing. These guys were too slow. Oh, I mean, they just stopped running. Right, you get a really good charge in and avenge your friends or something. I don't know. That's it. Just capture them. Right, okay, they're routed. These guys, there's 27 of them against 51. Now, you fire on the back of them, while you get a nice good charge into them, and we'll see how this goes. That's it. Kind of surrounding them. Oh, we might not be able to hold out. 18, 17, yeah, we've got them. We've got them. They're going down quickly as hell. So are we, admittedly. They routed. Okay, that's good. Now, I have no idea what's going on in the rest of the battle because I've been focusing on this so much. We have taken a few losses, but way less than them, which is a good thing. And I think they've pretty much just got cavalry left. Now, this Macedonian cavalry is a concern. That's what you and you should have been focusing on the whole time. So, help out your friends over there, please. That means run, by the way. So, run. Yeah, these guys can chase these lot that are doing their thing. But it's gone relatively well so far. But don't get drawn in melee. I swear, these guys are about to get drawn in a melee fight. Now, they're dragging these guys over, which is good. They're heavy cavalry, thankfully, so they're unlikely to catch up. Honestly, the greatest threat to these guys, I've realised, is light cavalry. So all of these guys onto these lads, apart from you. Now, the whole army's over here now, a whole army, because these guys just got lost. They couldn't catch up. So yeah, we need to get heavy cavalry down. We're getting some good hits on them. Very good hits. This is good. The only time we ever lose men, ever, is when the Scythians get drawn into a melee. Like what's about to happen now, because I was not concentrated for 2 seconds. Guys, come on, you're better than that. Right, you run over here, because you're not doing anything good. There's only 34 of them, to be fair, left. Not a lot. Come on, you can get some good hits in. Then you can start charging. Once these guys are depleted, you can get a good charge in, but just not quite yet. That's it. If we could sort of get them to chase us. Come on, run! Run! You morons, run! I clicked too many times. Come on. Okay, they're slightly faster, thank God. Oh, this is painful. 24 of them is stronger than 33 of them. Now, these lads all should be focusing on getting that cavalry down. I don't care about the hoplites. The hoplites, we can deal with hoplites. They're not an issue. No, continue running, you morons. No, you're pretty clever. Keep running. Oh. Right, they're idiots. You lot, just focus on these hoplites. Don't worry about them for a minute. These guys, I'm glad they're dead. I say this a lot quite often. I'm glad they're dead. Because they're a liability. Right, all these hoplites should be going down very quickly. Because they're only militia hoplites, they've got bad defence. As long as the Scythians are fine, they're the main thing. Okay, now focus on the Macedonian cavalry. Come on, all of you lot should be able to take on 22 of them. It's ridiculous. Yep, they're routed. Okay, good. Good. Now focus on the hoplites. Get them routed as well, and we can get them away from Byzantium. And then we can retrain this lot of Byzantium. Right, they're routed. They're fleeing, so try and get them before they go. And we might be able to take them out on the way. Oh, this is good. So we have won this. It wasn't the most succinct victory, but then when is it with me? The point is, we've routed them. And if we could take a few more of these guys down as well, it'd be nice. But I think they're about to get off, aren't they? We got a few kills in maybe, but not quite enough. Apparently it was a heroic victory. I'm surprised by that. But it's a good start to our war against Macedonia. The important thing is, Macedon will now leave the Byzantium region. And we should be able to take it for ourselves. So yes, you're backing off, you get the idea game. We can even see the Pontic force, but we're not going to go toward Pontus. Now you can besiege Byzantium, and we have no flipping infantry. So we can't get in the city. Okay. Oh, great. What's even in Byzantium? I didn't even look. Hoplites, peasants. Hoplites and peasants and nothing. Don't know what else. But we do need a unit of infantry. So you're going to get murdered by the Macedonians, aren't you? Head down here. Hopefully Captain Philip just ignores this guy, but he's not going to probably. That's all we can do. So Byzantium hopefully will come our way soon. As for Campus Lazages, well, we're going to take that next turn, hopefully. Because, or not next turn, next couple of turns. We're going to retrain this lot, head towards there. We might actually be able to take a next turn, but it's unlikely. Now this army, there's a settlement over here somewhere. So, yeah, head up here. Right, Vicus Venede is there. These guys are sort of like the backup. Now, how much is in here? 3 units. 1 is a warband, and 2 other units. Honestly, these 2 Scythians might be able to take it on themselves, but I'm not sure. But either way, we've got enough force combined to take that. And we actually don't need the infantry because we haven't even got walls. So we possibly will be able to take Vicus Venede as well. Now, Chersonesos, I don't know, this guy must be... He's not even that close. He's not even that close. It's going to take 1, 2, 4 turns to get there. And another 2 turns to put it under siege. So we now have 182 denarii. Nothing more we can do. Let's advance a turn. So the Dacians didn't seem to do anything. The rebels didn't sally out, which is kind of a shame. Largest faction is us. That's pretty cool. New family member. I'm not even bothered. It's just going to be some little kid. So Prolism now has a decent sized army, as you can see. I'm going to leave. No, I'm going to leave you in this. I probably should bring you along to hold the ram, but I'm going to try and do this without. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I should probably bring him along. Okay, no, you're not going to be brought along. It's going to be fine. All you lot, apart from you, head towards Campus Lazages and put it under siege. Right, so they're going to do that next turn. Is there any just cheap mercenaries we could buy? Now, Sarmatians are good, but they're expensive as hell. Bastani are relatively expensive. Yeah, in fact, they're really expensive. Illyrians could just hold a ram, but their upkeep is... or we could just get some barbarians. 800 gold, and it's 200 upkeep as well. Really expensive. We might as well get some Illyrians. We'll get some Illyrians if we need to. The good thing is we know they're there if we need them to hold a ram, for example. Which is nice. Prolism is slightly unhappy. We'll lower the tax rate and it'll be fine, hopefully. Just about fine. Now, you lot. First of all, you're going to join the lads of Byzantium. And we are... Okay, so yeah, it's a decent sized force here, but we should be able to take whatever it is. Let's have a quick look and see what they've got. And we'll see whether we need backup or not. 2 hoplites, some peltas, and 2 peasants. We can most certainly take that. Undoubtedly. So if this turn, this episode, we could take Byzantium as well, then I'll probably call it a day. So let's do this. Now we have not really enough men, but it's cool. We're gonna do this. We have the better men. That's the important thing, right? Right, so this is quite a nice little town, indeed. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of an issue because the units aren't that good, and the good units, which are the hoplites, they're not very manoeuvrable. So we should be able to outrun them. Should being the emphasis. So yeah, you get to the walls, obviously. Now you lot, don't be in the radius of the arrow fire, but stand here. That shouldn't be in the radius. And then, yeah, you could be able to fire on these. I'd rather you fire on the hoplites, actually. So just, yeah, get over in this region and fire on the hoplites. That is a terrible formation. That's what you're doing. Oh, well, at least we're hitting... No, we're not hitting the peltas. Yeah, we are. We're hitting the peltas. Right, alright. Just chill here. And we'll kill as many of them as we can without entering the city. Bear in mind, if we run out of arrows before the hoplites are dead, then there's nothing we can do. Which is why, actually, I don't want you on fire at will. I want you focusing on the peltas purely. Is there any way you could reach the hoplites? Only by entering the city, it seems, so that's what we're going to do.
Our warriors have taken the walls. Now the streets.
Right, these peltas... Yeah, that was a stupid decision from the peltas. Interesting indeed, though. Right, yeah, the hoplites are here. Now, there's some peasants, but honestly, they're not going to... Even though these guys are terrible in melee combat, peasants aren't going to be able to do anything, so... Just chill here for a minute. Just get inside the city, all of you lot. That's it. Okay, everyone's inside the city. Everyone important, anyway. Honestly, we could just head towards the plaza. Like... No, let's get these let's get, not the peasants, the hoplites down. Let's get the hoplites down. Now, there are some peasants here, which are being slightly annoying. Yeah, alright, let's avoid the peasants. Let's go down the main street. Let's, you know, those hoplites can come to us. Screw that. The hoplites can come to us. So all you down the main street, please. And what we'll do, instead, we'll focus on these hoplites. And we will indeed skirmish. Now, unintentionally, I think the peasants are going to try and close a trap. But honestly, you peasants can probably take on... These are slightly better than peasants as well, I think. For some reason. So yeah, you just take these guys out. Why not? Get you some experience. Now, we might be able to hit the hoplites from here. It seems like we can. Are any of them actually going down? 74. Firing missiles. Still at 74, lads. Get over here. Don't skirmish for a second. I want to bait these hoplites out of the plaza. Actually hit them. I don't know if they're hitting them over the walls. Over here. These guys are already scared. I would be scared of about 200 horses coming down the street, yes, admittedly. Right, pause. As soon as they walk near, we need to start skirmishing. This is absolute madness. There's so many horses. Okay, but they are doing their job. As long as the hoplites don't reach them, they're not going to die. Now, these peasants, somehow, they routed. What? Why did you charge up to the hoplites? What are you doing? I didn't tell you to do that. I told you to kill some peasants at the gate. Oh, well, they're idiots. That's why they're peasants, I suppose. Oh, well. No loss to society, I suppose. Now, you lot, you need to seriously fire on these hoplites. It's ridiculous. Fire at will at this point, because the only thing ahead of you is hoplites, basically. Yeah. We're doing a good job taking these hoplites down. These are 45 of these, 70, still 74 of that lot. I don't know what we're doing against... Oh, there's several groups of hoplites, that's why. In terms of the amount of kills, though, we've got way more than them. They can't touch us. They cannot touch us. We're too fast for them. I want these guys to kind of enter the city. So you head around here. You, barbarian peasants, you actually might be able to do something. Like kill these peltas. You guys are down to 13. I mean, surely these can take down 13. Charge through them, lads. I know we're walking into a phalanx, but yeah, they're not going to be able to. There's 13 of them. They're not going to be able to take on all that lot. Because I want the arrows to be focused on these hoplites. So these hoplites are going to start walking down the street. Pause for a second. You barbarian peasants. Yeah, you could take down those barbarian peasants, or peasants of some sort. Peasants of peasants, right? And then all of you can focus on the hoplites. Right, okay, they're doing some weird stuff. Okay, stop. Pause. The hoplites are about to attack us. So we do need to get on the hoplites, but also skirmish. When we get these hoplites down, then it's game over for the people of Byzantium. Right, so the hoplites, it should be going down, but... oh, flip, there's quite a lot of them. 61 hoplites. A few of the horses are getting stuck in the phalanx. Let's fast forward this a little bit. Yeah, you see these lots are going to get caught in the phalanx. There's a couple, but we can repair them, it's fine. 57 they're down to. Let's fast forward it again. That's the problem with fighting in the streets. as Scythians. The hoplites are going down though quickly, which is good. And when they start routing, that's it, we'll just charge into them. But I can't do so before. Down to 35, come on lads. Come on lads, route. They're eager still, which is impressive considering how many arrows they've had in the face. They're still eager. I mean, this is really weird fighting, but whatever. This would not work in real life, but it is somehow working because it's Rome Total War. Right, quite a lot of these lads have run out of arrows. When they do, we just have to charge into them. But honestly, there's like 16 of them left. And about still a good 200 or so. Not quite, but 150 of us. Like 15 of them, just charge. Charge, that's it, they're gone. Alright. Now let's get back to the main plaza. That's it. Right, who's left? I think it's just one unit of peasants. We can charge into them, they'll be gone. Right, so that's a good victory. You know, we took a few losses, but we can just get them repaired easily. And these lads will be charging down into Macedonia before the Bruci get there. That's why I wanted to get into war with Macedon quickly. A few of them are going down, but just... Oh, they're peasants. That's it. There's one geezer still left. End the battle. Clear victory. It was indeed a clear victory. A very good one indeed. So, that is going to be the episode. Next time, we will finish off the Dacians. Hopefully, we will reach Chersonesos, but honestly, I don't think we ever will. We will start looking into the Macedonian campaign. First, we'll just have a look at their happiness. They're not happy, so let's exterminate them, because that makes them happier for some reason. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna finish off the Dacians. Oh, we're gonna take Vicus Venede or something. Yeah, that settlement. We probably could take it now, but we'll do it next time. Hopefully, we'll reach Chersonesos. Like one day, maybe. You were meant to be joined by one of you, so you join. Yeah, and then the Empire will start to be looking good. The Pontic force I have no trouble with. As long as they don't come over this border, they're fine. Byzantium's relatively well defended. Now, before I forget, we'll retrain these lads. Like so. And then, yeah, we'll go from there next time. But we're in a good situation to sort of extend our hold on Europe. We've taken two territories this episode. We've strengthened our armies, and yet the Dacians, they're all but gone in my opinion. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you around.